Google Fi is 6 years old now. If in case you don't know Google Fi is Google's cell network. It's just like a very standard mobile network where you can call, you can text, you can use data. I find this product really interesting. Google is kind of notorious for its failure in many different products. It launched so many different products and it failed. Majority of time, it failed. For example, Google Plus is a social network, and a lot of different products they just either they shut down or they stop the product. And this Google Fi is fairly lasting fairly long, other than the other product. It's 6 years, and it was pretty cheap when the first time it launched. It probably the cheapest in the market. And the reason is because you need to use low prices to promote when you first launch this kind of product. Because other networks, other sale networks are pretty big. They have a lot of existing customers. They have like a network effect. I'm not really sure that they have a network effect, but they have a lot of existing customers. And they have very strong branding, stability, that kind of thing. So the only way to break through that for the new sale network is to use low price strategy. Google used that, so it was still it was getting some customers, but still 6 years later, it hasn't gone big yet. And I did some research about like how people's experience on this product. I have some friends who's using this product, and they say the problem is the signal is not very stable. It's fairly cheap compared to the other products, compared to the other cellular networks in the US. Google today, because it's 6 year anniversary, so it announced a new plan which is called Simply Unlimited. So they have three different plans. One is flexible, which is cheapest. You can have 10 gigabytes per month, and after that you pay as you go. You use more data, you pay, and they have some certain cap. I believe it's $70. Better check with their plan. And today they announced it's Simply Unlimited, which is very interesting. So they have three different plans now. And today the one they introduced is called Simply Unlimited. And the plan is like this. You have 22 gigabyte, the basic data that you can use. And after that, you will become, your internet speed will become slower. You'll cap your speed. But you still can use it, and you have unlimited cap in terms of data, the amount of data you can use. So it's fairly good news for mobile users, and some people even use this as their home Wi-Fi. Yeah, why not? Just will be a bit slower, and you can have the free call to Canada and Mexico, which is if you only stay in the North America, it's a good deal. And compared to its another plan, Unlimited Plus, it's very similar. It has still 22 gigabyte for basic data usage, and after that you got slowed down. And the only difference I can see so far is you will have over 200 destinations for international call, international data usage, which is awesome. You don't need to use roaming outside the country. So if you really travel around the world, this is a really good deal. If I really need to travel a lot, I will definitely use this. So I don't have to worry about roaming or using other tele network in the other country. So it's a good, very very powerful plan, I would really say. But really for the very small number of users, after all, not many people really travel that much, and because of COVID, people actually don't travel that much as before. And you can also have the international call, international text. Yeah, so it's really good deal. You can basically call as many places as you want. So this is the three of their plans. And this originally I thought it would be maybe a disruptive force to the current cell networks, but it didn't really go as planned. Its user base user base remains low and people are complaining. The most complaint things that I have seen so far is people really say its customer service is horrible, which I can probably imagine because Google is not a really customer facing the kind of company. It's a tech company. How can you give it too much expectation in terms of customer service? The customer service, I guess they don't put enough human resources to do this. This kind of heavily consumer-facing products really need a lot of customer service resources because people will have problems. If people have problems, you couldn't solve their problems in the first place. They will be angry, then they will not use your product. Their retention rate will be low, which is very different from Google's business online advertisement, which is not it's not directly sold to the consumers. It's actually sold to those merchants. If I'm merchants, I want to advertise something, I buy a Google ad, right? So that's a very different business model. It's more like a B2B, business to business. And this cellular phone network is consumer facing B2C directly. So it's very different business model. I wouldn't be surprised at all if Google cannot do this too well. They can do it in terms of technology. They can provide their Wi-Fi, their data, their unlimited text calling, but there's also another part of business that's very important, which is customer service. It doesn't look like they're doing a good job. And also people saying they are not the cheapest anymore. There are some other plans, other companies in the US that provide even cheaper plans. So their originally the biggest advantage they had was the price. But now this advantage seems to go away. But I personally, I'm still optimistic in this project because it's awesome if you need to travel a whole lot. That's really, really good deal. I just worry you will get shut down. People also worry you will get shut down because a lot of Google's businesses either is in beta or it got shut down, right? So let's just see. It just reminds me, Stadia is a great business. It's a great stuff, but still couldn't get traction. I guess it's also related to Google's marketing strategy. Google doesn't look like it's very good at marketing. Stadia is such a great stuff. It still didn't get enough attention it should get. All right, so that's a Google Fi. Fairly interesting product, and you just launched the new plan. If you are interested or if you need to travel in the near future a lot, take a look. It's great stuff. I couldn't tell if it's stable or not because I haven't used that yet, but just look on the paper, it is a great deal for people who's traveling a lot. All right, so that's all for today. If you would like to receive more tech news, technology reviews like this, don't forget to subscribe. Your subscriptions is really my best encouragement to make more videos like this. Other than that, I will see you next time.